Yo, what is really good, my dudes? Today is Monday, July 9th, 2018, and we got another RuneScape update for y'all. Today we see the release of the Account Security Week. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the video. Let's go.
Cats is the illest. What you talking about, Willis?
Alright guys, Account Security Week is now back with today's updates. If you're not familiar with it, it's a week where we get a bunch of different goodies for making sure your account is as secure as possible. Starting today, if you have Authenticator and Bank Pin enabled, you'll get 2 extra Treasure Hunter keys every day you log in, up until Sunday, the 15th of July. With this, we have the NPC Count Check returning the Account Security Expert for additional rewards, specifically a daily security themed clue scroll. These clue scrolls will give you 1 casket and an additional casket if you have your Authenticator enabled upon completion. Additionally, every player who has their Authenticator enabled will be able to claim 1 lamp throughout the week, so head over to Berthorpe, which is where you're gonna find Count Check, and get started. Not really much more to say about that. Again, make sure you have Authenticator and Bank Pin to fully take advantage of everything that this week has on offer. And keep in mind, the clue scrolls are specific to this event, so they're not really the same clues that you would find on your traditional clue scrolls, so they do have different questions or different clues and different solutions as well. But yeah, this is a tradition that we've seen for a while now, and it's a good way to celebrate people who are actually taking the steps to keep their account as secure as possible. So yeah, not much more to say about this, to be honest. Just head on over to Berthorpe, like I said, talk to Count Check, and start doing those clues. With that out of the way, we're going to actually shift over to the patch notes. So let's see what we got going on in the patch notes section. Offhand augmented blood and 3rd age dyed blightbound crossbows now use the correct model. The orb of the Shock Eye Battlestaff override now remains attached to the staff. Fix the check at the end of Royal Trouble quest to ensure the quest can be completed. Players can no longer use any stackable logs, for example Protean logs, to build a pyre during the Summer's End quest. This is to prevent an entire stack being taken at once. Jack of Spades quest start icon has been moved to the correct location. For the short term, while we wait for the avatar rework, they've increased the resource buff that a clan avatar attuned with the skill plot bonus can give you, previously 10%, now 100%. Rocktail Soup and Sailfish Soup now count towards the ocean-bound Prepare a Feast task. Clicking out of the congratulations message for completing a clue scroll will now complete the clue task in Ocean's Bounty correctly. Fixed an issue that would sometimes cause players to not have their tasks swapped out correctly upon logging in a new day. The message that your divination outfit has enabled you to get another memory is now displayed correctly when using Divine-O-Matic Vacuum. Using tier 92 armor will no longer degrade it or use charge while inside the Temple of Amanishi. Tone down the flashy effects on Seryu's transition between conscious and knocked out states. Removed dummy objects from Amanishi Cosmetics from GE visibility. Elite Sirenic Halberds can now be created with a full repaired Sirenic Halberd, 420 Ancient Scales, 3 Algorum Thread, and 5 Chaotic Spikes. Dyed ones can be made with the same process. Corrected model view for superior scrimshaws of aggression, corruption, and sacrifice on the Scrimshaw Crafter Make X interface. Fix the typo in Forsaken Grok Companion Examine text. A player will now be resurrected by the power of the Grove should they die after freeing Solak. Bladed Dive can no longer be used whilst in the Castle Wars waiting arena to prevent people diving as sheep. Fixed an issue that caused certain combat bonuses gained from gear to block progression to phase 2 of the Aggaroth encounter. 13 defense is no longer required to use the Fairy Ring network. Quest start tooltips on the world map now always state that they are members only when on free-to-play worlds. A yes and don't ask me again option has been added when progressing through each difficulty of temple trekking. This warning can be re-enabled by talking to Hylic Mina again. Attempting to reclaim members only items on a non-members world will now show an extra confirmation warning with lots of red text. Divination memories have been recolored to match their Wisp equivalents. Friend-only broadcasted achievements will now display in your own chat box as well to indicate a broadcast was sent. The Agility Arena Rewards interface now uses the standard shop interface with a wider range of purchase options. Claiming and using the Night Sword's quest, Reward Smithing Lamp is now a requirement for the Master Quest Cape. Skyboxes and outer mapping have been added to Xanaris and the Enchanted Valley. A light beam with the Eagle's Peak has been added to not be a solid looking model. The river through Edgeville and Barbarian Village has been widened to be more river-like. The ground blending between the dig site area and Silvaria have been improved. The ground blending in the exit from Falador has been improved. Bushes in Silvaria have been updated to newer models. It's now possible to combine degraded silver jewelry at Murky Mat in the Grand Exchange area. Cursed Ushabti now value at a minimum of 1 million to ensure it protects over much lower valued items on death. And Lodestone Tooltips will now display a quest requirement to be unlocked. That is it for your patch notes. Links to both the patch notes and the main game update will be down in the description below if you want to check them out for yourself, so head on over there to do so. And with that, I wrap up the video there, guys. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed yet and you want to stay up to date on all things RuneScape related, then hit that subscribe button. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. I am out. Peace.